I've never had a man leave me for cheating. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I totally believe you. I don't not believe you, but that's because when they shoot for long-term placeholders, they don't mind if you cheated. They don't mind who you cheat with. See, we often assume that a man's innate reaction to a woman cheating on him is going to be erratic, but some of the men that play the longest games have some of the calmest temperaments. This is a malicious take, but you're incredibly correct. It just takes him longer to plot his revenge arc. I think some of y'all tend to forget that your company serves a purpose, especially for men that already shot low. If he ever anticipates making an exit, he's going to first make sure that it's 150% a sure thing. And I mean sure enough to never give you the time of day again. And that's often harder to find, even if you're pulling them out of survival. So if he ever subtracts himself from the equation, he's also going to make sure that the woman that he leaves you for or ghosts you for is a 150% sure thing. Yes, you can go through men like hotcakes, but we all know that most of them are not going to be of high quality. A dude that can salvage anything from your company alone is the epitome of doing it for the plot. And to feed you a little perspective on the company that you keep, the same group of men that will allow you to cheat and still stick around you are part of the same sector of guys that would pursue you if you already had a boyfriend. You know the, oh yeah, I could treat you better than your man can guys. You know the, he doesn't have to know type of guys, the guys that usually keep you as a secret. I'm not even trying to hate on anybody, but like who is this for? Because he still benefits from this. Prevalently, he would be no different from the men that negate all of your deal breakers because he's just trying to crack on the first date. They're in the same neighborhood. They're in the same neighborhood. They usually don't care about the outcome because they don't have an outcome to offer you. Yeah, he's paying for the dates, but that was already a given. That's not stressful for him. Cause I peep somebody in the comments talk about, yeah, that's when they start acting right. You gotta cheat on them every now and then. That's when they start acting right. But do we fail to realize that their version of act right, them acting right, is just intermittent love bombing? The only reason that you don't see it that way is because you think that you're ahead of them. It will be literally no different than a man that you linked with on the first date stealing your phone and then posting himself on your story. It's just to redirect all of the important options' eyes. The motive is just for the company. It really just takes longer for him to replace you. Just don't think that you're infallible, though. If a dude is ever unfazed by the thought of you cheating or actually doing it, he either knows what he's already doing or knows what he's about to do, pretty much. These niche men just don't mind sharing. Hell, they'll send their homeboy after you on a mission just to find a justified reason to cut ties with you. You have the option to get away with certain stuff, but it never means that it's a great predicament. I mean, this ties back to the whole men and women being friends dilemma. Most men don't want to be your friends. Men and women can be friends, but most of them will just settle for the next best thing. This says more about the abysmal company you keep around than anything else.